Estamos no ar. E aí, pessoal? Caete Capitão da Arcádia aqui presente, pronto pra gente continuar com o Persona 3 Reload. Então... deixa eu empurrar isso aqui pra cá. Então, nós estamos na véspera da véspera de Natal. Falta pouco pra gente terminar o jogo. Antes da gente sair, deixa eu dar uma revisada se a gente já pode fundir alguns personas novos. Dinheiro a gente sem dúvida tem, bastante. Salve, vamos ver então aqui, né, Ricardo? Eu preciso fundir o Biaco para poder invocar, tá? Vamos lá. Arahabaki. Megiddola. Eigaon. E... Faixa venenosa. Chacomon! Não parece? Oh.
This persona is powerful. What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive... Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Que legal que a gente tá quase 100% dos personas do jogo, né? Ananta. Pode diamante. Pantarei. Megiddola. E... Não, ampliar gelo e ampliar vento. Melhor.
Well then, shall we begin?
Ai.
You can't control this one yet.
Atis.
This persona, please choose what skills to inherit.
Vamos ver. Refletir gelo. Reforçar mudou. Não, reforçar mudou não. Maragida. Não. Agdine, Pufudine e Garudine.
It appears it will receive
A new power emerges.
Megiddola on. Ó, nada mal.
You can't control this one yet.
Não vamos poder fundir isso aqui ainda, porque eu ainda não consegui aquela carta que dá o bônus de mais 5 nos níveis. Então, deixa pra lá.
It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
Maravilha!
Very well. We look.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada nas quests que a gente tem pendente pra fazer. Que eu tô curioso pra saber se... Opa.
Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Criar um persona com alto maraco.
Wonderful.
Vamos ver, o que temos aqui? Eu preciso de um Siegfried com perseverança e um Daisojo com regeneração 3.
The look in your
Deixa eu dar uma
eyes.
olhada nas quests da
Strong.
Elizabeth, espera aí.
Fierce. A far cry from how you looked the day we first met.
Tá aqui. Vamos dar uma olhada nessas quests pra ver o que eu preciso fazer de importante. Vamos ver. Então, não vai dar pra gente completar essa quest do visitar o santuário. Pra essa daqui, tu precisa rezar no santuário 100 vezes. Só que só conta uma vez por dia. Ou seja, a gente tinha que tá rezando todos os dias e a gente não tava rezando. Então, já ferrou. A gente já não vai conseguir fazer todas as quests. Então deixa pra lá.
Very well.
Ainda assim, deu pra fazer um bom número de quests. Isso que importa.
Oh, hello. Wow. So that's why.
Tá quente aqui hoje, hein? Só pra constar. Eu vou ter um encontro de Natal.
Are you ready? You didn't invite anyone else, did you? Wait, what am I saying? Sorry, I'm having some trouble remaining calm. I'll let you decide where we should go.
Esse aqui é o encontro que podia ter dado ruim, né? Imagina. Se isso aqui fosse com namoradas, várias teriam aparecido aqui. Merry Christmas!
I thought I was accustomed to Christmas decorations by now, but for some reason they look especially beautiful today.
Não tanto quanto você.
Hey, don't tease me. Well, shall we stroll around for a bit? Even a simple walk with you is quite pleasant. No manner of extravagant party could offer an experience like this. Here, I'd like you to have something.
Suco de uva de primeira.
I put in a special order for you. My hope is we take some time to enjoy it together once things have settled down. I'm glad I was able to give this to you today. Thank you.
Que presente de Natal eu dou pra ela? Vamos ver, qual é o melhor presente pra cada personagem? Vamos ver, a Mitsuru, ela gosta... Ela gosta das coisas de marca. Então vamos dar pra ela um relógio.
You prepared a gift for me. Oh,
Sim.
wow. Do you have a persona that can read minds? Thank you. This is a gift I'll always remember.
Ela gostou.
For once, I feel calm. Like I'm finally at peace. I should probably let you know. When I see you enjoying yourself with Yukari or the others, I get restless. But at the same time, it's a pleasure to be reminded of these feelings.
Xiii, peguei a guria ciumenta.
In all honesty, I never thought I'd be allowed to be this happy.
Ainda bem que eu terminei o romance com ela já, né?
Oh, it's already gotten so late. When I'm with you, I sometimes find myself wishing for the clock to stop moving. What a peculiar feeling. Could it be...
What is love?
Sorry. I was just talking to myself.
Sozinha.
It's nothing. Come on, don't look at me like that. I'm going to see how flushed my face is.
Não é muito difícil isso.
This place is awfully bright. Do you mind if we go somewhere else?
Ai, tá quente demais pra ficar de meia. Geralmente o meu ar-condicionado é tão forte às vezes que eu preciso ficar de meia mesmo com calor. Mas hoje não tá. Ué? Então, o FAQ que eu tô seguindo aparentemente deu uma escorregada. Porque o encontro de Natal ele é opcional, né? Então daí se eu não tivesse o encontro de Natal, eu teria a opção de fazer uma coisa. Mas eu não tive essa opção por causa do encontro, então... Bom, vamos lá. Primeiro de tudo, vamos dar um pulo lá no shopping pra vender as porcarias que a gente conseguiu.
Oh, yeah. Now you're here. I owe you one. Good to see you. What'd you bring? Wanna sell in bulk? Sure, it's a deal. What'll it be? Got some new things in stock. Check it out, if you've got the time. Everything looks good? Alright then. I do have some firearms in stock, but you guys don't actually use them. Huh? Alright then. Take as long as you need. Would you have second thoughts? That what you want? Alright then. Take as long as you need. Everything look good here? Alright then. That what you want? Good. It's all yours. That what you want? Alright then. Everything look good? Having second thoughts? That what you want? Great. It's all yours. That what you want? Alright then. What are you looking for? All done here? Come back soon.
Estamos um pouquinho melhor de equipamento agora.
Thank you. Creating equipment. You've come at a good time. There are some new items you can create. You're sure about here? It's all yours. To make this, you'll need materials. So, what will it be? Are you sure? Here, it's all yours. You're sure about Here you go, thanks for waiting. Are you sure? Here you go, thanks for waiting. What would you like? What would you like? So, what would you like? Everything.
Okay.
Come again.
Conseguimos uma arma melhor pra Aegis. Bem melhor. Vambora. Ah, pera aí, deixa eu ver os personas que eu tenho. Eu preciso pegar uns personas. Vamos encerrar mais alguns arcanas.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Please take a look. Please, is this acceptable?
Carro.
So you'll be summoning this one? Very well, it's yours.
Força.
Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
Deixa eu ver o que mais que eu preciso pegar.
Does that persona catch your eye?
Imperatriz.
Please, is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
Enamorado.
Is
Estou
this acceptable?
apaixonado.
It's yours.
Aliás, não é Imperatriz que eu quero, é Justiça.
Is this acceptable? Very well, it's yours.
Deixa eu ver aqui se tem alguma coisa mais. Não, é isso aí. Tá bom. Vamos lá.
Very well.
De volta pra escola, então.
We look
Vamos encerrar a nossa conversa com o Cass.
Hey!
How are you holding up, Kaz?
My knee's not so good. Can't put too much weight on it.
Okay, then let's take an early break. You mind giving Kaz's leg a quick massage?
No problem. Let's see that leg. Sorry. Missing practice because of me. Hey, don't be like that. This is for
Sem
your nephew, right?
neura.
Still.
Mó
really
mal.
sorry. Hey! Do you have a minute? there's something I want to talk to you about.
Pode falar.
Actually, let's go somewhere else. I don't want anyone from the team hearing. Plus, it might take a while, so... Let's go somewhere. Anywhere. Where do I even start? It's all a mess in my head. First things first. This is for you. My nephew gave it to me. He said it's a good luck charm. He gave me more than I'll ever need. And if you get hurt during practice, now you can tape yourself up. I wanted you to be the first to know. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna have surgery to fix my knee.
Mas e o encontro?
I don't think there's enough time for me to recover by then. But that's okay. I don't mean to pout or anything. I'm just trying to stop making selfish choices. I don't think it's right for the whole team to suffer because of my knee and my nephew. Even if I managed to win, I don't think I'd feel good about it afterward. Up until now, all I could think about was winning. But my eyes opened up after Coach grilled you about my knee. It was such an obvious thing. I realized I can't keep thinking only about myself. Winning still means a lot to me. That's part of who I am, and that's probably not gonna change. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about winning races. I'm gonna focus on winning back my health instead.
Você consegue.
Well, I can't exactly force myself to heal, you know? Anyway, I can't just keep asking for your help all the time. That said, thanks for everything you've done for me so far. Between practice and rehab, I'll have a lot going on. But I'm gonna kick butt, both of them. And someday, I'll kick your butt too.
Thor!
I'm gonna go tell my nephew what happened and offer to go through rehab with him. I wonder which one of us will recover first. He's a tough one, you know? Just like me.
Agora de noite, vamos assistir televisão com o Ken.
I see you're back.
They recommended this at the store when I said I was looking for a movie with a cool, hard-boiled main character. But so far,
hard-boiled.
he just seems like a reckless old man to me. He even fell for that woman's lies. Do people really think this guy is cool? Oh, that's right. We are only halfway through the movie. He's surrounded by gangsters again! Wow! He was so cool! He actually knew it was a lie the whole time, and he was just pretending to be tricked.
Hard-boiled.
His signature phrase was so good, too! You can't be a detective without smarts, and you've got no right being a detective without a heart.
Meio grande essa frase, mas tudo bem. O que vale é o sentimento.
Looks like this movie is part of a series! Let's watch the other ones together when you have time.
Vamos encerrar hoje a Yuko.
No way. Yep, yep.
Pois é, né? King Goldger já vai acabar.
What even?
Eu estou reassistindo Geki Ranger. Tô apresentando Super Sentai pra uma amiga. A gente assistiu todo o Gokaiger e agora tô assistindo Geki Ranger. Vou pegar bumbum. Bumbum já!
Sorry I'm late. I was asking the teacher about something I didn't understand in class. But then it led to even more questions, so I was stuck there for a while. Ugh, this is so heavy. I shouldn't have crammed everything in there.
Equipamento pra equipe?
Nope, they're reference books. There were so many things I wanted to ask. I ended up bringing the books for every subject. Whenever I come to this field, I get so nostalgic. It hasn't even been that long since we coached those kids though, huh? You said it. I had to really put my brains and body to work.
É, vai que a Sato faz acontecer, né?
Not even for the track team. Oh, that's right. Here, take this.
Eu ainda não conferi a dublagem do Build.
It's from those kids. They told me to make sure I give it to him. Yeah, they usually just called you coach or boyfriend, huh? When you get something like this, it makes you forget how tough it was in the moment. Kinda makes me want to do it all again. What about you?
Se surgiu a oportunidade.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, but I would like more people to help out next time. It was pretty hard with just the two of us. Once I'm caught up on school, I'd like to take some time to think. Not just about coaching, but about enjoying life and stuff too. I can hardly wait. All right, time to study like hell. Oh, let me know when you figure out what you want to do for your future too, okay? If you decide on something similar, maybe we could even study together.
I am the inner the
Atavaca!
Look at the time.
Atavaca!
I need to go buy some reference books. See you
Atavaca!
around.
Oh, it's you. Nice.
Vamos assistir coisinhas com Akihiko.
In this fight, each side had one win and one loss. A serious all-or-nothing match. And the fact that they were lifelong rivals only helped them push each other to the top. Do you have anyone you'd consider a rival?
Acho que sim.
Well, good. Make sure you don't lose to them. They must be pretty good if they're on your radar. Kinda makes me want to see how I'd fare against them. Anyways, you'd have to be really lucky to find a partner like that. All the athletes from the other schools avoid me. So it's tough finding an opponent to spar with. And I don't think a long-time childhood friend is quite the same thing as a rival. But hey, the world is a big place. I'll just keep polishing my skills until I find the right person. Sorry, we were supposed to be relaxing, but I just ended up talking the whole time. Let's do this again. I'll put on some real good matches then. I didn't notice the time. Before you go to sleep? You want to crack a raw egg for some protein first?
Não. Faz mal pra saúde isso. Além de ser nojento. E começa as férias de inverno, em que não teremos acesso à escola, então eu não posso continuar nenhum dos arcanas envolvendo a escola.
Junpei-kun?
Ah, é o banco da Chidori.
What brings you here?
Nothing really. I've been coming here a bunch lately.
Is that sketchbook,
Oh, yeah. This is where Chidori and I first met. What are you doing here, Fuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back a lot recently.
Oh, yeah? You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a totally different person from when you first showed up.
I am?
Honestly, you were kind of a wimp before. But now,
Junpei, você é um inútil também, né? Vamos combinar.
I can't even describe it.
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
Yuka-tan said the exact same thing, but I just don't see it myself. I mean, just the other day I was freaking out and throwing all that blame around. I'm a real piece of work, aren't I?
That's not true.
Man, I was so damn scared. I just couldn't keep my shit together.
I know.
I hate to admit it, but even now, I can't help being scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. We all feel that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. After all, the dark hour is horrifying to think about, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here now. The future hasn't been written in stone yet, and I want to be true to myself.
True to yourself. You're really something, Fuka. Let's fight together.
Okay.
Ok. Compras. $99.000 ienes? Carai, borracha!
Thanks, kid. But
Então, eu não tenho absolutamente ninguém com quem eu posso passar agora porque eu antecipei o Nozomi. Então, vou ter que achar alguma coisa pra fazer. E aí, Yusuke?
looking forward. Are you accept? Wonderful. Very. Oh my. Come to. By all means, come to think. I will await a report. Very well.
Tô explorando as lojas que a gente não...
Nope. We've got some new stuff. Which ones? That's all you want. Hey, which one? What? You made you thanks for coming. You made up, changed your mind? Done already? Thanks.
Droga. Peguei um. Peguei outro. São 3 que eu preciso. Vamos entregar lá para dona Elizabeth.
Good day. Here are my wonderful, marvelous. I'm looking forward to. Very well.
Come on in. You got everything you need? Come again, yeah?
Entrar. Aqui não é lugar pra você. Quer provar o coquetel que eu misturei? Saúde. Nada mal. Ahá! O Rainha Elizabeth. Eu precisava disso para uma das quests da Elizabeth.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Wonderful. My apologies.
Afinal. Onde é que eu consigo o Aldiro, então? Ah, eu tenho que criar ele na loja de antiguidades? Que bizarro.
Welcome. Of course. Creating equipment. What would you like? I've got some. How many? Did that catch? All right, I'll trade you for this.
Ah, dá pra eu trocar um monte de coisinhas aqui também.
Everything good. Hope to see you soon.
O drink é a mistura de gin e dubonnet, um aperitivo francês à base de vinho com uma fatia de limão. A receita era famosa na década de 1920 no Reino Unido e foi muito apreciada pela rainha-mãe, a Elizabeth, que influenciou a filha anos depois. A rainha virgem. Pelo menos até ela conhecer o doutor, né?
You got everything you need? You made up your mind? Thanks. Done already? Thanks.
Good day. Are you accepting a wonderful?
Marv.
Olha que eu consigo o suco de Oden. Deixa eu ver.
Very well.
Ah, eu não vou poder fazer essa quest ainda porque eu preciso falar com... Opa! Eu preciso falar com alguém que tá lá na escola. Ouvir música da Gekkokan. Quest 39. Tem que entrar na sala de audiovisual da escola também. E o taiyaki gelado. Na cafeteria da escola. Tudo isso aqui é da escola, droga. Vamos sair então. Vem lá pro meu quarto, Elizabeth.
So, this is your current domicile, the student dormitory. So this is your room. I've never seen many of these items before. If I might be permitted to ask, when I made the request to visit your room, did it make you a little suspicious?
No.
I see. In truth, there is something I wanted to tell you. During my forays into your world, I encountered a great many things. Every single one of our outings is a treasured memory, each one a polished, glittering gem. Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine, idling the hours away at the shrine, even visiting your school for a day. And I came to a realization. I had been subconsciously requesting to visit locations that were more and more central to your life. And today, I endeavored to visit the one place in your world where I could learn the most about you. That is the reason as to why I requested to visit your room. If I may be so bold, do you recall the day you gave me a tour of your school? There was a moment where I mentioned that
Cara, ela
I
tá
felt
tão na
very
sua.
fulfilled when I touched you. It was the first time I'd ever felt that way. I thought to myself, why did I feel so fulfilled? But after coming all the way here, I finally found my answer. I believe it's because I had the chance to walk in your shoes. Those of us who reside in the Velvet Room wait with great anticipation for our guests. Their arrival is our only link to the outside world and gives us a reason for being. When I'm together with you, I can have that all for myself. Let me put it more plainly. I'm rather naive to the ways of your world, and there must have been many times when I behaved quite strangely. However, even I understand the significance of inviting a gentleman into his own room. If you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to guide me through it.
Báltica, uau, uau!
I feel as if I've become an entirely different person compared to when I first set foot in your world.
Ainda prefiro a Margaret.
If I stay on this side any longer, I fear I will forget my duties entirely. But I understand that wouldn't be ideal for you. That is why I am drawing the line. No more visits here. I shall remain on my side. Thank you very much for acting as a guide on my journey of discovery. I am truly grateful. Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part. Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the result.
Lucifer! Game Pass, para de me encher.
I'm looking forward to... Of course. You have my...
É você, Satanás.
Very well.
É, no fim, não tem mais nada pra gente fazer, então... Vamos brincar. Vamos achar alguma coisa pra fazer. Vamos no cinema. Vamos trabalhar no cinema. Tem que ralar. Obteve um total de 50 mil ienes trabalhando no meio período. E mais uma porra. Chega! Porra, Game Pass, chega!
Welcome back. No. Okay.
Vamos fazer café. Quero café! Quero café!
Thank you. Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. The water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good. It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when making coffee. I get why people are so particular about it. I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most? Oh, I see. You know, that's the weird thing about the smell of coffee. Drinking it is supposed to wake us up, but the smell has a relaxing effect too.
Pois é.
When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning.
Ah, agora
Now I
entendi
realize
por
how
que
often
que
she'd
ele
make
tava
coffee,
tão
even
obcecado
on
em
days she was
aprender
busy.
café.
I saw on TV the other day that smells and memories are linked closely together. The smell of coffee reminded me of my mom. But in your case, I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
Vamos fazer mais vezes, então.
In that case, I'd better practice and treat you to another cup while we still have time. It'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being bitter. I feel like I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
Recupera 5 PE a cada turno, nada mal.
Anyways, thanks a lot. Besides, if my mom liked it, I'm sure I will too. Oh, there's still more if you want a refill. I've gotten a lot better now, so I hope you'll join me again sometime. Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
Good to hear. Be careful out there.
Ah, é só oferta. Pensei que ele ia me dar um bônus. Droga.
Be seeing you.
Hoje sim, vamos no cinema. O caminho do protegido.
You think some two-bit merc like you has what it takes to kill me? Son, you're the one who'll take over the family, so save yourself.
As cadeiras de cinema dali são diferentes aqui no Brasil. Geralmente aqui no Brasil o braço da cadeira serve para 2 cadeiras ao mesmo tempo, né? Ali cada cadeira tem 2 braços. Injusto, mas melhor. Vamos tomar um chazinho com a Mitsuru.
Oh, right. Thank you. It feels nice being able to pour tea for someone else like this.
Sério, eu odeio sentar do lado de pessoas no cinema por causa de não ter onde enfiar meus braços. Eu sou espaçoso, gente. Por isso que eu geralmente prefiro sentar no corredor.
That's good to hear. Chamomile is known for its relaxing properties, so maybe that's taking its effect on you. I was actually a bit worried that I might.
Queremos cadeiras de 2 braços.
The popular opinion is that I'm difficult to approach. We're running low.
Também queremos saquinho de pipoca que não acaba. Com manteiga.
Never mind. Here, let me pour you another.
Queremos banheiros que venham até nós para que nós não percamos a cena.
All right, I think that's enough for now. We should start cleaning up. I'd like to invite you for this again, if time, but for now.
Tá, eu já trabalhei no screenshot no outro dia, então vamos fazer alguma outra coisa. Vamos comer. Vamos ver TV Kayukari. A vida de casada com a Mitsuru tem estado probatória.
Welcome back.
Hey! Yes!
We're finally at the last episode. I wonder how it's going to end. You know, about this series, I mentioned before how it caught my attention, but I was afraid it might be too scary for me. But I'm glad I watched it. Guess it's important to break out of your comfort zone sometimes.
Faltam 2 dias para o fim.
Do you ever try watching things
O
from
fim não,
genres you
o
don't
começo
normally
do
get
fim.
into?
the same way. Isn't it easier to try something new when you have someone with you for the ride? It's also nice to be able to comment on it and see the other person's reaction. Watching this together made me realize how much I appreciated the main character. Like how she can't turn a blind eye to people in need and extends her hand to almost anyone. And of course the way she kept pressing forward no matter what happened. It was so inspiring. Come to think of it, isn't she just like you? That might be a stretch. Remember how I told you about that girl I was close to who started ignoring me one day? It's not like I did anything to make her hate me. We've been friends for a long time, but one day out of the blue, she just said, "My mother told me I can't play with you anymore." It's because there were rumors floating around about my parents. I kinda get it now, looking back, but at the time I was just sad. What I'm trying to say is, this show made me realize I'd like to be a little more like the main character. I want to be the kind of person who'd help anyone at any time. Someone who's kind and strong. It might be silly to say I look up to a fictional character, but there's no harm in following her example. At least that's what I think.
O 25% de vai recuperar peias. Nada mal.
Oh, the last episode's starting. That ending was
Eu li
so
errado.
good.
Eu sei, eu
I
percebi.
hope they'll make a sequel.
Mas quem gosta de Featherman é o Ken.
It's about time we head back to... Hey, it's me. You got us a sec?
Já vou.
Morning. I've got good news. I guess it's coming back today.
Oba!
Mitsuru-senpai said her injuries are all healed up.
Ferimentos? Você quer dizer os danos?
We're meeting in the lounge tonight. Don't forget, okay? See ya.
Vamos pro Paulônia. E vamos trabalhar no Biblu V. Tá na hora da Aigis.
I've returned, everyone. Sorry to have worried you all.
Man, it's good to see you. It's been a whole month, you know? I was getting nervous.
Me too. I was afraid I wouldn't see you again. I'm just a machine. I can always be rebuilt, even if I'm completely destroyed. My programming data would still exist.
Come on, don't talk about yourself like that.
I was told she'd need another week for a complete recovery, but I had the work expedited. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Mitsuru-san visited me while I was at the lab. I heard what happened. You've all been through so much. Have you been well? Well, given the circumstances, I'd assume not. I'm sorry. I could have done so much more. 10 years ago, what I did to you was...
Você não teve escolha.
But if I hadn't done what I did to you, you wouldn't be suffering like this. As for what Ryoji-kun said, have you already made your decision?
Sim.
I have a favor to ask. Tomorrow, when Ryoji-kun comes back, please, kill him. I can't bear to see you all suffer like this. If you're in this much pain, I beg you, choose to surrender your memories. Even if it means forgetting everything and everyone.
I guess, what are you talking about?
Yeah, seriously. This is not like you.
What is it, I guess?
Why? Why did I come back here? My duty is to protect people from shadows. But now, it's clear that I can't defeat them. What am I even doing here? No matter how hard I try, I can't even shed a tear for you.
I guess.
Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless? Why risk everything when it will only lead to suffering? You're all just throwing away your lives. I don't understand.
We're not throwing away our lives. In fact,
Vestido azul da morte.
our eyes are set on the future. Isn't that right?
Right.
I don't understand. Perhaps it's because I lack a life of my own.
It's got nothing to do with having a life.
I'm a machine created to protect humans from shadows, but I can't carry out that duty with the power I have. So what is my purpose now? I just don't know, and no one can give me an answer.
Well, yeah, you don't have the answers. The meaning of life or death isn't something someone else can just teach you. Making your own decisions is hard, no matter who you are. No choice is perfect, you know? But as long as we're alive, we gotta do something. When you see someone going through the same thing you're going through, you just want to help them. That's how we plan on getting through this. Maybe that wasn't the best explanation, but...
Não, essa foi bem boa, na verdade, Junpei.
That's the idea?
That's the idea.
When I saw you collapse, I realized something. I want to protect you, I guess. I don't want to forget about you. Fuka-san.
There are times when you'll lose sight of your purpose and you'll have to search for it. But if you can't find it again, then what you need is to seek out a new purpose. I'm not really one to talk, but I feel like I've learned something important.
Your purpose
to truly
is to
live
find
is
purpose.
to be willing to change. And we have to make those choices for ourselves.
Do you think I'll be able to change too?
You have changed so much. Haven't you noticed? You've even started speaking like a real human.
I understand what my purpose is now. I'm a machine with the directive to live, and the one issuing this new command is me.
Do jeito que deve ser.
I'll stare fear in the face and choose to live. This is the promise I've made to myself. I'm not sure how I'll do it, but perhaps that's a part of living too.
Yeah, it sure is.
Evolução! Athena!
Will you allow me to join you in this fight?
That's not even a question.
You kidding? Of course. You've always been one of us.
Saori!
From now on, I stand with all of you, no matter what happens.
Iki! Ok. Computador. Meio tarde isso aqui, né? Hoje é o novo dia.
Ai, 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 ai. Está chegando a hora. Nix já vem chegando, meu bem. Eu tenho que ir embora.
Eu já sei que estou de fora. Sei que quando eu for embora, você vai chorar. Chorar e chorar. Chorar e chorar. Chorar e chorar. Vamos trabalhar lá no Paulônia. No Bibluvi. Blubi, 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 blubi. Não foi um aumento tão grande assim, vai. É agora a decisão importante. A decisão que determina se vamos pro final ruim ou o final bom.
Hey, it's been a while. Midnight's just around the corner. When it hits, I'll lose this form. And I won't be me anymore. So, have you made a decision? Then I'll be waiting in his room until midnight. Come see me when you have your answer.
Ryoji-kun.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't let the fact that you have to kill me influence your decision. Like I said, I'm gonna disappear either way. I don't have any hang-ups about dying, so you don't need to worry about me. Alright. I'll be waiting.
Have you made your decision?
Sim.
I see. Have the rest of you decided?
No need to ask me.
You know how I feel.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't on board.
I'm with the rest of you.
I'm on board too.
I've made my decision as well.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Better let him know then, okay?
Hey, it's been a long time since we talked like this in your room. Though back then, I had a different form and a different name. It seems like you all decided to let me live. You're all going to risk your lives on a battle you can't win. But they're not the ones here right now. You are. I'll say this one more time. If you kill me, Tartarus, the Dark Hour, and the memories of your battles will all disappear. Tomorrow, you'll wake up as a normal high school student. You'll be able to live in peace until the moment of the fall. But if you let me live, you'll spend every waking moment until that day dreading your inevitable death. Nyx can't be defeated. It's pointless to fight her. Are you still thinking, or have you already made up your mind?
Desculpa, Ryoji, mas aqui nesse canal nós não temos medo de deuses. Nós matamos deuses.
I guess I wasn't able to change your mind. There's still some time until midnight. I didn't want to have to show you this, but I have no choice. Do you see? I am not human. I will bring death to this world until I am finally satiated. There is no need to hesitate over killing me. Now, consider this very carefully. Is confronting Nyx really what everyone wants? Some things in this world cannot be changed. That's something you can't comprehend. Memories are not set in stone. Old ones can be replaced with new ones, creating a new reality. Don't you think you should put a stop to everyone's pain and suffering? It's up to you.
Exatamente.
Only you can make this decision. Now, this is your last chance. Tell me your answer. Please kill me. More than anything, I don't want to see you suffer. After all, you're someone very special to me.
Bom, Ryoji, é como você mesmo disse. Temos que fazer algo para poupar todos de sofrerem. E a coisa a se fazer é matar um deus.
I understand. As sad as I am to hear it, it's your life. You're free to do what you want with it. I'll respect your decision. Let's get back to the others. I need to tell you guys how to confront Nyx.
Você podia ter começado por isso, sabe?
Somehow, I knew that's what you'd choose. I know you better than anyone, after all. I have this feeling like I always wanted to see you again. That's why I came back to you as Ryoji Mochizuki. Maybe there really is some power out there that can do the impossible. And if there is, I know you all have it. Oh, right. Here. I want you to have this.
É aquela caixinha de música.
I know this isn't exactly the best timing, but I never thought I'd feel this way. Whenever you play this music box, I hope that you remember me. Come on, let's go. Everyone's waiting.
Saturno.
Yo, what's up, Ryoji?
It's a painful decision, but it's yours to make.
That's right.
But it's impossible to defeat Nyx.
Eu regularmente faço o
We'll go as
impossível
far
nesse
as we
canal.
can. We have to try.
You're the only one saying it's impossible. Personally, I don't care if it is.
All right then. It's almost midnight, so I'll make this short. I should tell you where to find Nyx. She's at the very top of Tartarus, on the promised day. You have to make your way to the top of the tower.
The promised day.
It's exactly 1 month from tomorrow, January 31st, 2010. On that day, Nyx will descend to Tartarus, and that's when the world will end.
1 month.
Tartarus is a gigantic rift in the night sky. It acts as a beacon to guide Nyx. With the Appriser's arrival, Nyx learns that the way has been prepared, and she begins her descent. And with her, she brings the demise.
That explains why it's called the Tower of Demise. So what you're saying is, we can fight Nyx if we reach the top?
That's right, but remember, after today, you'll be fighting against eternal despair. I've said it before, but Nyx can't be defeated. When you come face to face with her, you'll finally understand why. And then
Eu regularmente
you'll
faço o
realize
impossível
exactly
nesse
what
canal
you're trying
também.
to stand against.
We understand. You don't need to keep telling us. 1 month from now, January 31st. We won't forget.
Well, I'll be going then. I want to leave you while I'm still in this form.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess I'm sorry for all the pain and suffering I put you through.
I won't forget that you were my enemy. And my friend. I guess.
Thank you. This is probably the last time we'll get to see each other like this, but I'll always be watching over you. Well, so long then. Best wishes in the coming year. That's what you say on New Year's Eve, right? See ya.
Matar.
That punk.
We have 1 month until January 31st. We'll get through this together.
O tolo chega ao nível 10, o louco. Susano! E começamos o julgamento. Equipe de aniquilação de Nyx. Primeiro de janeiro de 2010.
Good morning. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, let's make it a good one.
Happy New Year to you too, Koro.
Oh man. I totally overslept. Why'd I stay up all night watching that stupid movie? It was about zombies in Italy or something. Anyone else catch it?
Why would I watch
Ele tava assistindo um filme do Lucio Fulci.
Is anyone gonna visit the shrine?
I already stopped by enough shrines on my jogs. I'd say I'm covered.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to deal with the New Year's traffic.
Oh, that's too bad. Yukari-san and the others are already there. Apparently, Mitsuru-san got kimonos for all of them.
Kimonos, huh?
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the store.
Uh-huh.
Hold it. You're going to the shrine? I thought you didn't want to go through the trouble.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm just going for a walk.
Engana que eu gosto.
Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I'll tag along.
Oh, I'll go too.
Pode comigo.
Oh, look at that. Turns out we all want to go after all.
Where is it?
Oh, I have directions.
Sweet.
Vamos ver as meninas de kimono.
Happy New Year! Let's all give it our best. Anyhow, you guys are late. We were just about to leave.
Yucatan.
What?
Happy New Year. What's the matter, Iori?
Kirijo-senpai. You look amazing. I feel like I'm...
Menos, Junpei, menos.
Excuse me.
Happy New Year, everyone. I've never worn a kimono before. My obi isn't crooked, is it?
Luca. Wow.
Junpei, baba menos, velho.
Wow.
Hey, come on.
This traditional clothing is quite interesting. However, it's difficult to move in.
Hi, John. Considering what you usually wear.
Junpei, deixa de ser gato, velho. Tu já tem uma namorada. Ela tá morta, mas não faz diferença.
What is this odd sensation I feel?
I'm so glad I came. Best New Year ever.
Junpei-san, why are you acting so strange?
Man, what a beautiful first dream of the new year.
Não sei. Deu a entender que ela tá viva ainda por causa daquela cutscene falando sobre ela ter transmogrificado.
Aren't you guys cold?
Yeah, a little. But I think it's kind of helping me wake up.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Junpei-san said you don't have any other layers.
Ken!
Other layers?
Dedo duro!
Wow, aren't you just a great role model for Amada-kun?
Wait.
Vai morrer. Morreu.
Huh?
What? I didn't say that. Dude, don't go making stuff up.
Planning on heading back? All right.
I'm not used to seeing the girls dressed like that.
Seriously? Anyway, let's just try to...
Wearing something like... Although this... I drew a paper. I'm sure that...
Whoa there.
What did you wish for, Fuka?
I wished for a great year. I know it sounds boring, but that's what I really want.
That's what I wished for as well.
A BGM bem deprimente, né?
For the same thing.
However, I'm not praying for divine help. There's nothing to worry
Considerando que a gente quer matar um deus, eu não acho que os outros deuses vão ajudar a gente.
Yeah, I know we can.
We should get going.
Hello. I'm it's C. I thought, well then.
Abriu passagem no Tártaro. Vamos ver mais um pouquinho de filme com quem?
This character really drinks a lot of alcohol. When you grow up, are you going to drink alcohol too?
Eu quero evitar.
But don't they say it's sometimes necessary to drink for work? And that sometimes it's hard to say no. Being an adult is all about taking the shots you're given. Oh, I just made a pun, didn't I? Alcohol has a very mature feeling about it, doesn't it? I don't think I'm a fan of all the rowdy parties, but having a nice glass does look kind of cool. Speaking of, remember that bar scene? Wow, it's late. Watching those bonus clips took longer than I thought. It's about time I head to bed. Good night.
Ok. Mais dias que a gente terá pra enrolar. Porque ainda não voltamos à escola. Vamos pro Shopping Paulônia. Cara, a música é deprimente, né?
Marvelous. I'm looking forward. Here are my requests. You must. I will await a report of success.
Não vamos mais sair, tudo bem.
Very well then.
Pera aí. Deixa eu equipar um persona. Aumentar a magia dele com joguinho.
Welcome back.
Vamos assistir mais vídeos na sala de comando. 10 de dezembro.
Like this, I guess? Welcome. I'll be taking care of you today. Are you ready to order, or do you need a little more time? It's too bad the school festival got canceled. I already went to all the trouble of putting this on, so maybe I should wear it around the dorm for the day.
Acho que não.
Sup, Yucatan? Hey, does that mean you gotta call me master? What's going on, Takiba? You planning to work at Mitsuru's mansion or something?
Essa imitação é tão boa.
Forget it. I've been meaning to return this, but now that I look at it, it's a real uniform. Huh. It's not just a costume. Oh, I should take a picture before I give this back to Senpai.
Yukari-chan, are you there? I need your help with something.
Sure, one sec. I know. I'll drag Fuka down with me. At least then I won't be alone in the embarrassment. Yukari-chan, those clothes. I've got a couple spares if you want to try one on. How about it? Huh? Wait! Don't worry. Just hold still. It's a little tricky to put on, so it'll be faster if I help. Wait, Yukari-chan!
Droga. Cortou na melhor parte. No escuro?
This room really is too small to practice in. But come to think of it, I guess I don't have to practice in secret anymore. Although, I don't live on the first floor here, so I might be disturbing the people downstairs. I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult. But then I learned that long weapons are actually better suited for tall people.
Que coisa, né?
Oh, I hit my shin again. Jeez, I hope I get taller soon. Oh yeah, where'd my milk go? I should be drinking more milk. It hurts my stomach sometimes, though.
Eu não entendo esse lance que tem lá no Japão das crianças não gostarem de tomar leite. O japonês é tudo intolerante à lactose, é? Ou a vaca de lá faz um leite mais vagabundo?
All right. Today we're gonna see some of the greatest matches the champs have ever...
And here we are with the first match of the qualifiers. In the red corner we have Akihiko Sanada-kun from Gekkokan High School.
Me. This is footage from my first official match. My coach from back then recorded it for me. Sorry, looks like I put on the wrong video. Let me switch it out.
Quero ver.
Hey, come on. It's not that interesting. But I guess this might be a good opportunity. Let's watch it. I look so stiff and nervous. My form is all over the place. How did I even win this? At least I can tell I've improved since then. Here's where I get my left straight in.
And the winner is Sanada-kun from
Check out
the
my
red
face.
corner.
I'm trying to look calm, but on the inside I can barely contain myself.
Akihiko é o seu Madruga do Persona 3. São as luvas que eu usei quando ganhei a coroa. O troféu era uma velha, a coroa era o campeonato.
I wasn't so stiff in any of my later matches. Are you the type to get nervous in front of a bunch of people like that? Well, that's a surprise. You don't seem like you let the small things bother you. But I guess you're good at not letting your weakness show, huh? I've learned a lot from boxing. But there's a strict rule I follow when it comes to winning. Find your opportunity, then strike without hesitation. It's easy enough to remember, but hard to apply. You could say the same thing about fighting shadows, too. I've always tried to keep those words in mind. But now I'll be
Ai, ai, esse período de férias é tão chato, só tem conversa, não tem ação. Aumenta efeito de acréscimo.
You know, I never thought you'd see me like that. But it did help remind me how I felt when I was starting out.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
Next time.
Now we move on to round 2 of the qualifiers. In the red corner, Akihiko Sanada from Gekkokan High School.
Want to watch some more before we go to sleep?
Eu tô com a ligeira impressão que a câmera tá torta. Ligeira. O jogo de luta chamado Soco na Cara. Não tem um jogo chamado Face Smashing? Será que é uma referência?
Oh, well...
Um jogo em que se conversa com 108 personagens diferentes. É um Tekken Sim de Suikoden? É! Que tipo de jogo doente é esse que tá jogando, velho? tomar um chá Kamitsuru.
Oh, well.
Yes. Thank you. Today, I'd like to make a snack food that would pair well with tea. That said, I'm not terribly well versed in the art of cuisine. So I'm hoping to make some simple karumeyaki. Did your teachers ever show you how to make it? Excellent. Then I don't need to explain. All right, let's get started. Temperature control is key. We want to turn off the heat right before it hits 130 degrees Celsius. Oh, we should keep things moving. Let's put the sugar in the ladle first.
Karumeyaki. Deixa eu ver o que é karumeyaki. É tipo... É tipo um caramelo de favo de mel. É um caramelo, basicamente. É um caramelo.
What a nostalgic flavor. It may not require hours in the kitchen, and the taste isn't particularly complex, but I'm quite fond of these. And more than anything, it's nice that we can make it ourselves. You know, when I saw this for the first time, I thought it was like magic. I've tried making it myself a number of times, but I ended up burning it on every attempt. I guess you could call it a bittersweet memory. But I didn't give up. I continued practicing. And that's finally led to our success today. What do you think?
Que legal.
Hearing you say that makes me glad to have shared it. Back home, there were plenty of opportunities to host formal dinners and tea parties, but I never considered it particularly admirable to have someone else prepare the extravagant dishes. Doing the cooking myself also allows me to talk with you like this. And isn't that sort of familiarity the key to understanding each other better? I think this might have been what I was missing. Instead of complaining about being difficult to approach, I needed to create an opportunity for change.
E aí vem. Mais crítico e inimigos com aflições.
It's fascinating the kind of things you learn by simply inviting someone over for tea. Thank you. I hope we can talk again like this sometime. Oh, right. I had a favor to ask. There's still some sugar and baking soda left. Do you think you could help me make another batch? Karumeyaki keeps for a long time. This could be a good chance to make some for the others.
Dia 5.
You're so warm.
Don't get sick, okay, Koromaru? Lots of people haven't been looking so good lately.
They say if you smile and gargle, you won't get infected. If your feet are cold, you'll catch depression. So
Pera aí que tá dando umas bugadas no som aqui, pelo menos pra mim.
Okay, see you guys later.
Quite exciting over here.
Tá, então foi na hora da... Foi do encoding da captura, provavelmente.
Well, it's been different around town lately, don't you think? So many people with dead looks in their eyes. Not to mention the wild stories going around. I couldn't help but worry. So I came to check in on you. But it looks like I had nothing to worry about. So that's enough of that for now. Next time I'll bring some snacks, all right?
Oh, there they are.
Ah, é o tiozinho.
And beat. And it's been getting chillier too. Ah, right. Do you know how to play shogi, young man?
Pouco.
Is that so? Then Koromaru can lend you a helping paw.
Koromaru joga shogi?
Well then,
É que nem o Ain do Cowboy Bebop.
these days. This is going to be fun. Hey, hold it! Ora-chan, it's too early for that hint.
What's going on over here?
Oh, pardon us. We are right in front of the entrance, aren't we?
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
Of course. This is a student dorm, right? And does that mean you'll leave this place one day too, young man? I see. Well, Koromaru, looks like the next batch of students will look after you too. Life may be filled with goodbyes, but they never get any easier. What?
That was a good move.
So what? Just getting started. That was a good match. I'll have to stop by.
Eu já tentei aprender a jogar shogi, mas é muito complicado se você não tem alguma noção de japonês para reconhecer os ideogramas das peças. Por outro lado, Go é mais complicado ainda.
Moving out of the dorms. That would be some point after we finish our fight. It's hard to even imagine right now, but it's something we'll have to face in the future. After all, we're fighting so we can even have a future. Don't you worry, Koromaru. Everyone will love you.
Oh no! My shogi pieces.
Is that the old man from earlier?
Quer ficar comigo? Vamos juntos até o fim. Você não quer guardar? Vou cuidar bem disso. Yako.
Welcome back.
É o Brain Age do Nintendo DS. Quarta-feira. Tô entendo. Agora falar com a Aigis.
Oh, it's you.
So, yes,
Vamos ler um livrinho.
that reminds me. I was reading this book during class once, and one of our classmates said to me, "Wow, I'm surprised. So you're the type to talk with your fists. What exactly do I look like to everyone else?"
Uma aluna normal do ensino médio. Não me preocupe muito com isso.
Thank you. I know you're just being considerate, but still, I can't help but feel bothered by it. I'm an anti-shadow weapon, but most people don't see me as one. Isn't this a critical issue? Once I finish reading, I'll need to think of a solution. During combat, the mental states of both sides play a significant role in the outcome. I want to be able to intimidate my enemies, but also encourage my teammates. What can I do to give everyone that kind of impression? Ideally, it would be something that makes me appear reliable in battle. Maybe I can find some tips in this book. I think that's enough for today. Good night.
Mais um convite de telefone. Da Yukari dessa vez. Pois é, nós somos um mangá.
Why?
Dá pra errar o diálogo aqui, então, né? Que coisa.
Welcome back.
Ah, a gente pode voltar também, né? Por outro lado, não tem nenhuma opção aqui de voltar pra de manhã. Deixa pra lá. Vamos passear com o Koromaru.
Koromaru-san looks quite happy. We'll wait for you here. Please enjoy yourself as much as you like. School resumes again tomorrow, doesn't it? I'm actually looking forward to it. I see everything so differently now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow. I'd like to experience the town alongside you. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What is that you have there? What's that? You would like to trade this in for a treat? Are you feeling hungry, Koromaru-san? All right, we can get a snack when we get back. But only a small
Agora
one,
entendi porque o
understood?
Koromaru fica dando presentinho. Ele quer lanchinho. E com isso voltamos à escola.
Come to think of it.
Excuse me?
Everyone, listen up. Listen. Exactly.
Beleza. Em frente. Vamos começar o Arcana da Aigis hoje.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
Pip, 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 pip. Tá todo mundo no terraço?
Oh, sorry. I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel. Anyhow, it's so nice today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all because of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up.
Pois
I
é.
guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
Ainda temos tempo.
We'll do whatever we can. No regrets. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Aham.
Well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too?
Paixão da juventude? É, tá tentando dar uma de Char Aznavour, é. Sem comentários.
Oh, come on! Well, fine. I'll just have to make a huge comeback then. That's what heroes do.
You never change, do you? I'm almost jealous. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
Vamos acabar com isso.
Yeah, let's send them packing.
Malicuia.
And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh. I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
Eh?
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
Pô! Estragou o ímpeto dela, né? Me dá um segundo, deixa eu ir buscar um Persona Eon. Oi, oi o trem.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Please take a look.
Ah, eu já tenho um. Duh.
Ah, it is a special persona you desire. It is a special persona you desire. Is it? Which will you? Well then, shall we take a look?
This persona. Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will risk. Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Is this acceptable? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will risk. Well, well, well.
Eu gosto do design do Thor.
This would be a what do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive an immense. Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Lakshmi.
It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
Very well. We look.
Pera aí, eu tenho algum Eon ainda? Ou eu apaguei quando eu fundi? Ah, não, eu tenho, tá bom. Vamos começar então com a Aigis.
Excuse me. That's great.
I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines, but lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions, rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it. But it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
E começa o Arcana do Eon. Pessoa popular.
What drives... But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
Ai.
Welcome back.
Tô pensando em talvez amanhã fazer uma live mais cedo, não sei. Pra poder dar tempo de terminar o jogo. Vamos encerrar a história do Akihiko.
I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. Something I've been wanting to
Tô
ask
pra te perguntar.
Recently, your friend here has been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea.
Menor ideia.
I just figured I should get to know Kurosawa-san better since he's done so much for me. And maybe I just want a bit of a reference for the future. I'll tell you about it later.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching.
E eu não sei?
Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest that
dois culpados. Imagina.
No one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, The victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further. I have no idea why the two of you look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not above helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
Yeah, guns are pretty common in other parts of the world. Not to mention all the tough fighters abroad. Nothing abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes.
Haja diálogo nessa reta final de jogo, velho.
Well, I'll be on my way.
Refri.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately, what with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
O carro na frente do boi.
I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. I'm gonna fight for our futures, and I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget. Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later. No particular reason, but if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. All right? How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check.
Uau, quando tiver na cidade.
For tonight, at least, you and I will be going strong for years to come. You'll get your turn eventually. All right, let's go.
Sábado. Vamos encerrar a Chihiro.
Hello there. Thank you for taking the time to help me. Did you know that if you want a space to do street fundraising, you have to send the application 2 months in advance? I wonder if this is going to be enough flyers. Yes, it is. But this is what I signed up for. The student council president mentioned the street fundraiser before. And now that it's almost here, I asked to be in charge of it. Ever since that business with Mr. Takenozuka got resolved, I felt more confident. Or maybe proactive is the better word. I can even talk to the boys in my class now too. Well, a little. Anyways, running this fundraiser is just the beginning. From now on, I'm not going to be afraid of trying new things. Oh, but I'd appreciate it if you could still help me every now and then, just like today. Yes, thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember that illustration collection I found at the bookstore? Apparently, someone ended up buying it. I checked the other day and it wasn't there anymore. But for some reason, I'm not sad about it. As long as whoever bought it is happy, then I'm happy too. I'd like you to have this. It's a collection of manga short stories by the same artist. I bought it a long time ago, and I read it so many times that I've practically memorized it. I'd like this book to be read by all sorts of people too, just like that illustration collection. I'm sure that's much better than me just keeping it for myself. Could I ask that you be the first of those many readers? When you finish reading it, please pass it on to someone else. Maybe it would be a good idea to hand it off at the bookstore. It's not in print anymore, so you'll never see it in new releases. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have met you. That book couldn't be in better hands.
Meus mangás estão guardadinhos aqui.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
Cara, R$13,50 custavam os mangás naquela época.
We now bestow upon thee.
Melchizedek.
There she is! Fushimi-san!
Are we interrupting?
No, not at all. Did you need something?
Well, the student council led a street fundraiser a while back, and they asked for regular students to participate, right? We were curious about maybe learning more. Did you have any information on that?
Of course, I can help with that. Oh, thank you again for helping me today, Senpai. I'm sorry I ended up taking so much of your time. I'll handle the rest by myself. I can do this on my own. It's just a little bit of talking. If the timing is convenient though, let's walk home together again sometime.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and fill out your name and class on this form. Now, as far as what you should expect on the day of...
I see you're back.
Excuse me. Yes. There isn't as much damage from pests as I was expecting. That's a relief. But we haven't taken any special measures.
Ai, ai, agora a gente vai focar um monte na Aigis nesse mês. Por causa que é o único mês que dá pra romancear ela, né?
Yes, we wouldn't want to interrupt it while it's eating. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants. That explains why there weren't any harmful insects around. Thank you very much, little ladybug. Even just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can. Sorry, I got distracted. Shall we keep going? Oh, look over there. It may be rude to interfere, but we can't let them ruin our harvest. Let's give the ladybug some assistance this time. Status reads all green. I don't see any
Tudo
problems.
verde.
That should be enough for today.
Tudo verde na plantação. Dominguinho. Vamos jogar um pouquinho lá no Paulônia. Após, deixa eu ver se dá pra fundir mais algum persona.
Marvelous. I'm looking. How may I assist you? Are you in search of new power?
What kind of persona do you desire? It is a special persona you desire.
Are you finished?
Não. Não, não.
We look.
Hoje tá sendo uma live meio quieta, né? Não tá acontecendo muita coisa. Tirando a gente decidir o fim do mundo, né? Dorifuto!
I see you're back.
Yes. It looks like they're growing quite nicely. I'm amazed at how robust they are. The ladybug has grown into a fine adult as well. Does this mean our mission is complete? That's a job well done. I did my best to do everything in my power. I'm happy I was able to assist. Oh, and we can't forget to thank the ladybug for contributing as well. As I've tended these plants alongside you, I've realized something. I've made so many new discoveries beside these planters. Everyone is doing the best they can to make their way in the world. That goes for the plants, the pests, and the ladybug too, and you as well. I may be a machine, but I also want to do the best I can. I'll give it my all to make my way in the world, just like everyone else. Do you think I'll be able to? You're already working hard enough, but hearing that from you is making me even more motivated.
Fortalece habilidades físicas.
Okay. I think we did another.
Vambora. Tá, eu vou tentar uma coisa agora. Na segunda-feira aqui não vai ter aula, por quê? Dia da maioridade, tá? Deixa eu ver se eu consigo usar o computador durante a manhã. Sim, consigo. Vamos tirar o atraso. Usei todos os programas que eu tinha. E
Hey! What? Hold up.
Ai, 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 que saco. Essas aulas são chatas, não tem acontecido nada. Deixa eu ver, quantos dias ainda falta pra eu ir pro Tartarus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dias. Mas nesses 9 dias vai ter direto eventos com a Aigis e com o Junpei. Não, acho que a gente vai encerrar por hoje. Vamos encerrar por hoje por aqui. E daí amanhã nós vamos até o dia que vamos ao Tartarus, em que chegaremos até o último andar. E ao fazer isso a gente vai também conseguir avançar o... Não, realmente, a gente vai ter que deixar a subida do Tartarus pra a live, porque vai ter a evolução do Arcana do julgamento. E depois disso, só os dias finais que restam. Certo, então? Vamos encerrar por aqui. Boa noite aí, então. Falou aí, pessoal. Eu vou tentar fazer uma live mais cedo amanhã pra gente conseguir terminar o jogo. E daí a gente pode começar segunda-feira uma coisinha nova. Então, falou aí. Boa noite. Até mais.